Alright guys, Heather here with Kylo Nutrition, and now we're going to do a vinaigrette version of a dressing. There's basically a template to this, and usually you're going to want some kind of acid, whether it's like citrus and or vinegar. You may want a sweetener like a date or something like maple syrup, and something that usually flavors it like cilantro, parsley, any kind of fresh herb. You may even want to do basil. You could use a sweetener like fruit as well. Then what you're going to do is you're going to put it in your blender. So today we're going to use just a little bit of cilantro. And we're going to do a sweet lime vinaigrette. So this is a medjool date and it has a pit in it. So you take the pit out. I'm going to put the date in. And I'm going to start with 2 today. And in addition to adding sweetness, the date also adds body to the dressing because we're not going to be putting oil in there, so we won't have a fat. So this will make it really pourable and not too thin. So I'm going to add about 3/4 of a lime. And I'm going to add just a splash of vinegar. Okay. And lastly, I'm going to put in some water. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put the top on, and now we will blend it. You may need to get a spatula in order to scrape the sides of the Vitamix down. So this consistency looks pretty good for a dressing. You can kind of see here. Pretty pourable. Give it a little taste. Delicious. I could see why you might want to add a little more water. Over time, this may get a little thick in the fridge, but otherwise, this is a good consistency for a dressing for a salad. As you can see, you can change up the citrus. You could always do lemon or orange. You could also change up the fruit. You could add like a strawberry or peach. You could change from cilantro to basil. All the flavors, so many options, and you can see the general template here with some kind of acid and some kind of sweetener, something to add body. If you wanted this to go creamy, you could go ahead and add some cashews and a little more water to the mix. And then you could have a creamy, fruity vinaigrette as well. So very easy, very quick. This stuff should stay good for at least 5 days in the fridge and just absolutely delicious.